morning, students. In today's lecture we are going to start with the importance of eating a balanced diet. So in the last lecture we studied that what is a balanced diet. We have studied that balanced diet is a diet containing all the nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Right? Now why should we take a balanced diet? What is the importance of eating a balanced diet? First, it is required for the growth and the development of the body. If you are taking a balanced diet every day, it means it helps in a proper development of your body as well as your mind also. It helps your body to perform, specifically your body parts to perform their functions properly. Even it helps for the growth and the development of a mind. It allows you to focus on anything betterly. If you take balanced diet, it even improves in the memory. It improves your concentration also. Thus, the balanced diet is required first for the growth and the development of the body. Secondly, for the growth and the development of mind. Nextly, it is also required for keeping or you can say for maintaining an ideal body weight. Balanced diet helps to keep your ideal body weight. It doesn't allows you to be very fat or very thin. It keeps the ideal body weight. Thus it prevents you from the weight gain. Nextly, it even prevents the diseases. If you are eating the balanced diet, if you are taking balanced diet, specifically in balanced diet as you are including vitamins and minerals, thus it gives your body the strength to fight against the diseases and the infections, right? It prevents the disease caused due to even the diseases which are caused due to the lack of nutrients. There are certain diseases which are caused due to the lack of nutrients. If you are not taking the nutrients in the required amount, then you may suffer from such diseases. But if you are eating the balanced diet, then you will never suffer from the diseases which are caused due to lack of nutrients, and even the diseases which are caused due to bacteria and viruses. Thus, children, from now onwards, you should take the balanced diet every day. Our next topic is the junk food. So, all of you are aware about the junk food. The junk food is the food which contains high amount of sugar and fat. So, if any food is including high amount of sugar, it is too sweet, or if it is too oily, then it is called as a junk food. Such a food, contains very less amount of nutrients, and also it consists of less amounts of fiber. When you are eating such a food items, then you feel like your stomach is full, but it is not providing you the nutrients which are required to your body. All the excess amount of fat is present in such a food items, which gets stored inside your body and then leads to certain diseases and certain problems in your body. Thus, you should always avoid eating the junk food. If you are eating the junk food in more amount, or if you are eating the junk food again and again, it may cause weight gain, poor health, and even your body may suffer the lack of nutrients which are required, and it may lead to the deficiency diseases. Now, what are these deficiency diseases? Deficiency diseases, they are the diseases which are caused due to the lack of nutrient. There is a certain amount of nutrient which is required to your body. If that amount is not fulfilled, or if that amount is not gained by your body, it means it will suffer from the disease of lack of nutrient, right? So, if you are eating the junk food, it means you are not taking the food which is containing the nutrient, and hence you may suffer from such diseases. Thus, what are still more adverse effects of eating the junk food? Let us see. So as I have told you, the first adverse effect is it may affect badly to your health. Secondly, it even causes some stomach diseases, as that food is very heavy to digest. It cannot be digested easily as your balanced diet can be digested, right? Such a food containing, if it containing more fat, may lead to the digestive problems. It may even lead to, as I told you now only, it may even lead to the deficiency diseases. It may lead to weight gain and obesity also. Obesity means motapa, right? So it may lead to the obesity. You may feel obese. Nextly, you may feel like lack of energy. You are not having much energy. You will not feel energetic at all. It even increases the amount of salt and sugar present in your blood, which may lead to some diseases like high blood pressure, heart diseases, and diabetes. Thus, you should always avoid eating the junk food. Junk food, especially containing the sugar and the fat. Some examples of the junk food are salted potato chips are there, candies are there, chocolates, ice creams, sugary cold drinks, and others. So eating such a junk food may have many adverse effects. Now, if you are not eating the junk food, then what you will think is, what are the ways which may make your diet healthier? So let us think about different steps which will make our diet more healthier, which will indirectly or directly, we can say, make ourselves more healthier, more fit and more fine. So what are such ways to make ourselves more healthy? So, this can be done only by improving our diet, by making our diet more healthier. So we may do it by different steps. These are as follows. The first step is we should take less amount of the sugar. In our diet, we should include less sugar and less salt. So we may even neglect the food items which are containing more sugar and more salts. The next is we should take less oil while cooking. Right? So oily food we should always neglect. We should try to neglect. We should not eat much and more oily food. The next step is we should eat more and more fruits and some raw vegetables also, as they contain more amount of nutrients, right? So we should eat fruits such as apple, orange, and guavas daily, right? You might have heard a sentence, an apple every day keeps the doctor away. So this really means. Next is we should add sprouts of gram and moong dal at least once in the meal. Now what are these sprouts? Sprouts are the dals which are kept inside the water for whole night, and the next morning we get is a sprout, right? So suppose any of the dal is there, any of the gram is there, if we kept soaked in water for whole night and the next morning if we eat, then it is very nutritious, as it is highly rich in protein. It is containing protein in more amount, right? These sprouts, as I told you, these sprouts are to be included once in the meal every day, right? So even we should eat lot of green vegetables. We should even add fiber to our diet. We should use whole grains instead of polished cereals. Whole grains, they are containing fiber in more amount. We should eat lots of salad and yogurt also. So students, are you doing all this? If you are not doing, then you should start including this, start doing these steps and make your diet more healthier. The last step to make our diet more healthier is we can even include the fermented food regularly. Now what is this fermented food? Fermented food items consist of the bacteria which are very useful for our digestion. These fermented food items are like idli is there, dosa is there, dhokla lies there. So this all the food items, they are containing some bacteria which are useful for the digestion. Thus, the ways to make the diet healthy are: we should eat less sugar, we should eat less salt, we should eat less oily items, we should eat more fruits, more vegetables, more sprout we should include in our diet. We should even include different types of dal in our diet. We should eat fiber rich fruit, especially whole grain. Then we should include salad and yogurt also, and we can even eat fermented food. So these were different steps to make our diet healthy, and automatically it will make us also healthy, fit and fine. So student, here is one activity given which proves that the balanced diet consists of more nutrients than the junk food. In this activity, what is explained is we can take the pictures of different food items which are containing the nutrients of the balanced diet. We can cut the picture, and even we can cut the pictures from the newspapers, magazines and books of certain items which are included in the junk food. Then in your notebook, what you can do is you can make 2 columns. See, I am not telling you to do it realistic. You have to just understand what is there in this activity, right? So in that 2 columns, let us just paste the items which are included in the balanced diet, and in column B, let us paste the items which are included in the junk food, right? Now let us see the nutrients, amount of nutrients present in the items which are included in the balanced diet, and the second, the items which are of the junk food. As you count the nutrients, you will find that automatically that the items which are included in the balanced diet, they are containing more nutrients, while the items which are included in the junk food, they are not at all containing the nutrients. They are just full of oil, sugar and salt. They lack the nutrients. Thus it is very important for us to eat the balanced diet. So students, we have studied that we should not eat the junk food. But what if you are still taking the junk food, you are not obeying your teachers and your parents, and you are eating a lot of junk food plus unhealthy lifestyle you are having, like you are not performing more physical activities, you are like feeling like tired, and you are not performing any of the activity which includes moving your body parts. You are just sitting at a place. So you may suffer from several diseases. These diseases which are caused due to the bad food habits and unhealthy lifestyle, they are called as lifestyle diseases. These lifestyle diseases are obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, anemia and several heart diseases. So let us study all these diseases one by one. First we are having is obesity. Obesity means excessive weight gain. As per your age, you are having a margin of weight, that this much weight your body should have. But still, according to your age, if you are having more weight than required, then it is called as obesity or excessive weight. आपका जितना वजन होना चाहिए, अगर उससे ज़्यादा है आपकी बॉडी का वजन, it means that is called as excessive weight, and it is a common problem seen in the children and adult. The causes are eating a lot of junk food and even lack of physical exercises. People, they start gaining weight even if they are eating more junk food. Thus, weight gain and obesity, there are different symptoms of it. The first sign is unhealthy weight gain, right? Excess of the fat is stored in the body, which leads to the more weight, right? Tiredness is the second symptom, and the lack of energy. poor health. They are different symptoms of the